Sometimes the people I work with in businesses, leaders and managers, have a question which takes the form of, how do I bring out the best in people? Great question. How do I get the people who work with me to embrace their capacity, to take more ownership, to outperform? And I begin by suggesting to them, and I'll suggest it to you, that on some level you already know how to bring out the best in people because someone brought out the best in you, didn't they? Someone in your professional life, for some reason, because they motivated you or inspired you or their example caused you to say, I can do better. And you did. So what I'm going to ask you to do is think about that person, one person who brought out the best in you. And if you were to select 4 or 5 adjectives to describe them, what would those adjectives be? You could write them down or you could think of them. But let's suppose that you said they were really challenging, or they were very patient, or they listened really well, or they were rigorous, whatever. I'm going to ask you to think about, if you said they listened really well, what did they do or say that causes you to say that wonderful thing that they listened well? What did they do or say? Maybe they asked you great questions. Maybe they, on a regular basis, had a private meeting with you and uninterrupted and really allowed you to talk about what was on your heart and mind. Maybe before they responded, they played back everything you had told them so you both knew you were on the same page. Maybe they had great empathy, that they really were very good about getting your feelings, okay? So, empathy, good one-on-ones, asked you questions, played back. That caused you to say they were a great listener and that brought out the best in you. Yeah? You can do that. We all can do those things. We can ask better questions. We can listen better. We can play back what people are asking us. We can be more empathic. And for some people, that will cause them to see the possibilities in themselves and outperform. That might cause that person to be their best. If, for instance, you said they were challenging, what did they do or say? Maybe they gave you a task or a goal that was outside your comfort zone. They gave you a framework to discover and fail upwards, and in your process of failure you learned and you understood how you could do that job. Made you feel great. So, how to bring out the best? All the things that people did for you are doable for us. We just have to do more of them.